very kindly got up early to join us. Good morning to you. Les, would you like to do the introductions?
Yes, this is Andrew Byrne, who's a very busy man, musically speaking. He's a member of the band Carmus, but he's also involved in running the Northumbrian Pipes workshop. And good to see you, Andrew.
Hello, Les. Nice to see you. Hi, Alex.
Yeah, it's lovely to see. Now, have you been running these all weekend? I think you have, haven't you?
We do
Or
two.
on
We
and
do one on the Saturday morning in the flower garden and one on the Sunday morning. We've been doing this for 12 years now, actually.
Excellent. I do have to hold my hands up there that I haven't been here that early, but I always think the workshops always sound so fascinating and such a lovely way to add to the festival, especially if you are camping on site.
No, it is great. And I mean, this one's a bit different in that, normal workshops, you have a guitar workshop, everyone brings their guitar. You have a fiddle workshop, they bring their fiddle. But if you have a Northumbrian piping workshop, nobody has the set of pipes. So the whole point of this is to give people a go on them, on the Saturday workshop particularly. And we have practice pipes which were made for schools in Northumberland in plastic by the maker of Catherine Tickell's pipes, who's a member of our group and made Catherine's pipes in his garage in Bar Hill, just outside Cambridge.
Oh, that's a lovely connection, isn't it?
Yeah, you couldn't have a better recommendation
Indeed.
than Catherine Tickell playing your pipes. Yeah.
So in the workshop this morning, so what time's your workshop today?
11:30 to 1.
11:30.
Yeah. Today's one's a little bit different. For the first time this year, we decided that we would have a sort of mixed instrument open session where people can bring their other instruments, with the emphasis being on Northumbrian tunes and that tradition. Because we normally get up to, I think we had over 100 people yesterday spilling out of the flower garden. About 20, 30 of them want to have a go on the pipes, and we're always thinking, well, what about the other 70? Some of them just want to hear more, so we play a bit more. But we thought this year we'd try bring your own instrument and have a go.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fascinated by them, and they make such a lovely sound when played properly, as we were talking before.
That's the tricky bit.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant if me and Les had a try. It looks like, you just, you do this.
Yes,
Could you explain for
strangling a
anyone that
cat.
doesn't know what the Northumbrian pipes are?
We do explain, yeah. I mean, so lots of people have heard of Catherine, so they've heard them there. But lots of people don't know, and they're asking what's the difference between those and the Irish pipes, what's the difference between those and the Highland pipes. So
Yeah, for those who don't know, they look like a very small set of bagpipes, but with no mouthpiece. Is that right?
No, they're bellows blown,
Right.
like the Union pipes, yeah. But they're pretty well the only keyed pipe in the world. I mean, they started putting keys on them in the 19th century, and before that they were just a straight 8-hole single octave instrument like most bagpipes.
Yeah.
But with 16 keys, you get them, they're fully chromatic over 2 octaves, so quite a sophisticated instrument, as you can see by the forest of silverwood on the back
yes,
of my
it does look very
chanter.
complicated. And how did you get it first into them?
Well, I mean, Mike, who made Catherine's pipes, played in a band with us, so we were always kind of aware of them. Oops, excuse me, that man is.
Busy man.
So through him partly, but also my family comes from the northeast of England, so for me it was a bit of a sort of personal heritage thing.
Would you like to give us a little bit of a demo?
A little bit of a demo, yes, so we'll give you a quick blast. It's a very sweet instrument.
This is you blowing it up.
This is
in
me
your
sort of-
cellar into the.
Yes, that
Sounds
weird
like an
sound
airbed
was me
blowing up.
pumping up my bag. Oops.
Because that's already a difference from the Highland pipes, isn't it? Because you actually blow into the Highland pipes through a mouthpiece.
Sorry, I have to do a little bit of tuning here. It's the,
Who knew? I didn't even know you had to, tune and things.
Yeah, the Jones are tunable. They sort of slide in and out.
We had while you're doing that, we had in the club tent Faze Royce, I think that's how you pronounce it, or something along those lines. The young Scottish musicians, they did a great set, actually, really good. And one of them was playing the Scottish pipes, the Highland pipes, and she went straight in with a really powerful note. And I've never seen that done so well. Because you kind of need to work your way up to the way you're supposed to be with the pipes, don't you?
You do really, yes. And hot weather plays havoc with them because they're basically made of, string and beeswax. And in hot weather, it all starts melting and falling apart, Right, let's try a little tune. So this is a tune called The Crooked Barbie, which is it's really a Scottish tune, but it crosses the border and it's part of the Northumbrian tradition. Whoops, start again.
That's lovely, wasn't it?
It's beautiful, yes.
Yeah.
Really, it's a lovely.
Thank you very
tone.
much. Now,
Mm.
how long have you been playing them then?
I've been playing them 12 years, 13,
Okay.
no, 13 years. Yeah.
And is that what you play in your band, or do you all take
Play
turns?
melodeon as well.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yes, play the big box.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So, you'll say you're doing this at 11:30, but you're doing it a little bit different so that people can come along and just hear.
And or they can bring their
Or
instruments.
okay, so
Yeah.
they can join in. Oh, that would just be.
I mean,
lovely.
they're normally the normal key is F, which is a bit of a horrible key for other people to play in. But people have G chances as well, so we'll be playing in G this morning. So if you want to just come play in G and D, which is a bit more friendly, then
I think you could play with brass instruments, couldn't you? Am I not wrong that they're in a lot of brass instruments? B flat is
Yes,
the key
so
that they're often in.
yeah,
so they're
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
not
I
too
played a
persistent.
B flat tenor horn when I was at
Yeah,
primary
yeah.
school, briefly for a few, maybe a year or so, but I enjoyed it at the time.
Mm.
I was going to move on to French horn, and then never happened. I don't know why.
Ooh.
Life took over.
Yeah, exactly. I think I moved schools, and
Mm.
it wasn't my instrument. But where will you be this morning? for
We'll be in the flower garden.
Okay.
We've always been in the flower garden. Eddie Barkin set that up for us. I think it was pretty well the first year the flower garden was there, actually. Though I have to say, if you get 103 people there, I mean, it doesn't really fit them. So we might have to do a bit of negotiating in future years for
Yeah.
a slightly bigger venue.
Well, I guess the word gets out, doesn't it? And people, word of mouth say, "Have you been to that? It's really good fun. You must go give it a try."
Sure.
Yeah.
And with social media and things now, people are seeing that and thinking, "Oh, I'd like to come along to that." So, like you say, this kind of grows and grows, doesn't it?
And and the program helps as well, isn't it? Because people look specifically for certain things in the program, and if they can find the right part, then
Yeah.
they're there and they're with you
Yeah.
in the flower
Indeed.
garden.
Well, thank you very much for coming to see us so early this morning, and good luck with the workshop this morning and for enjoying the rest of the day.
Thanks very much, you two.
Thank you. And
Thanks
we're
very
going to
much.
go to